What a game here in Allen Arena tonight. The Lady Bisons hold on for a 2-point lead over NJIT, 68-66. Jonathan and Justin Seaman courtside. We're joined by the senior Carleigh Short out of Hendersonville, Tennessee. Carleigh, a great night shooting a three tonight, but hey, you scared us all here tonight.
I think we scared ourselves a little more. No, we knew we were going to pull it out, but we need to learn to keep that composure and not get on our heels in those situations and keep a lead. At the end of the day, we got to win, so that's all that matters. But there's definitely some adjustments to be made.
First half, I thought you guys did a good job, especially in the second quarter, kind of building the lead and being in a situation where y'all haven't been at a lot. You had a pretty commanding lead at halftime. And then second half, you got to just give credit to them. I thought they knocked down some shots and made it a tough game.
They did. They shot very well in the second half, and we talked at halftime just about coming out and playing it like a new game, and it was a completely new game. We had to adjust. They made some adjustments, and, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a good win, but we definitely need to be ready for that second half, too.
Well, you got 4 3-pointers tonight. Did you call bank?
I did not. I think my face showed that afterwards. I was very shocked, but hey, it counts in the books, right?
You ever seen that many bank 3-pointers?
Game of horse, maybe.
I know. No, I haven't. I told somebody on the sideline, I said, I think they moved the goal closer because they were on both sides of the ball.
How hard is it when you have a big lead like that and you see it just evaporating, getting away, and this game's so close to getting away from you?
I mean, you practice situations like that all the time, being up and then coming back for a win. But at the end of the day, we need to put our foot down and keep that lead and learn how to play with that lead. And I think we grew a lot tonight in maturity-wise and playing with that lead. However, we also had to learn how to keep composure when they were coming back. So
the big thing is you get the win, which is huge. You get the season sweep over NJIT, which kind of puts you into the driver's seat of getting into the conference tournament, but still got 3 big games, 3 more opportunities to go here in your senior year.
Yes, we definitely have some business to keep taking care of. We're not complacent with where we are at all. So these last 3 games are really important to us. So we're going to try to keep it going.
Go get a couple of wins on the road when you go down to Jacksonville and then come back here for Liberty.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Great for wrapping things up here on your senior year here at Lipscomb. Carleigh Short with us out of Hendersonville, Tennessee, out of Hendersonville High School. Take a look at the stats for tonight. As we look at the Target and Harwell listing of the game, the rebounds, as it's been most of the way, NJIT led that category 35-29. Assists, they had 3 more, 16-13. Field goal shooting, their field goal shooting just became unbelievable in the second half. In the third and fourth quarters, they're shooting up over 67%. They end up 51.1 for the game, Lipscomb 41.8. From three-point land, boy, that improved too after they went just 1 and 7 in the first half. They end up shooting for the game from outside the arc, 10 of 21 and 47%. On the Lady Bisons shoot 12 of 30 and 40%. Turnovers, they did turn it over a few more times, 16-11. Joining us now courtside after we take a look at those stats, head coach Lauren Sumski. Coach, that's one where you're setting over the 23-point lead and it just keeps slipping and slipping and slipping away.
Yeah, they made some uncharacteristic shots, and hats off to them for battling and playing with that resolve. But for us, we had to do a better job of executing and down that stretch and make sure we continue to do things that made us successful. I thought we started to fatigue a little bit, fall away from the basket on some attempts. I thought we just got out of position. We made some just position fouls, all things that we should be correcting.
I thought, though, if you obviously recent memory, we're kind of looking at that last 10, 15 minutes. It's kind of like, whoa, it's slipping away, but you get the win. But I thought to get you to halftime when you're up by 17, I mean, that's the type of basketball I'm sure you've been preaching all year and say, look, we execute, do what we need to do. This is what can happen. For sure. And it's just about responding. I think they made that first tough 3 where they had a young lady who hadn't made a lot of percentage threes this year step up and make one, and then we gave up one on the baseline out of bounds. And I think that kind of frazzled us a little bit where we have to be tougher and be able to continue to remain disciplined and not give up just uncharacteristic things because of them making shots here and there.
And it's one of those games where late in the ball game, you're not getting field goals. You're not hitting for any for the last 4 or 5 minutes. You got to go to the free throw line, but you're not getting. You're going like 1 for 2, and they're going down hitting threes.
And they're hitting threes, exactly. We were ready to foul at the end there if we needed to, but thankfully we got ourselves in a position where we just needed one stop, and they were out of timeout. So that's one of those situations where we bit ourselves in the foot there right there for sure, but we just have to continue to remain tough and learn from this. They will hear about this one, I promise you that.
Well, the way everybody was banking in the threes tonight, I thought they were going to bank the one in from midcourt.
Yeah, that crossed our mind. That wouldn't be the first time that happened to us this year. you guys know that I think we've had maybe like 11 end-of-quarter buzzer beaters hit on us, but I thought that we saw some really good things. We just have to continue to learn to play with the league, continue to learn to finish ball games, and just continue to not make the same mistakes.
Well, here's the most important thing when you look at the standings. With that win, you get the tiebreaker with NJIT. You now go up with a 310 mark. This pretty close. It doesn't assure it, but it gives you some breathing room to get that 8th spot going into ASUN Madness.
Yeah, we just have to continue to build off these things. We're excited about the trip we have coming up. Obviously, we're excited about finishing out senior night. We get to honor Emily and Carleigh, and I thought Emily played a really aggressive game for us tonight.
I was going to say that 11 rebounds for Kamek. I mean, she's really doing some good things.
Yeah, she put the ball on the floor some and scored it some, so there's some really good things we saw from her. But we just have to finish this season strong right now, this regular season, and making sure that we're taking advantage of every opportunity and doing everything we can to scratch and claw into that tournament.
You want to put a game together where everybody's playing good every game, and that's just hard. I know as a coach, that's what you want to see happen.
Every day,
it's just hard to see, but that's what you look for. And what a game. We didn't get to talk about, well, what a game the other night, your first half against FGCU.
Yeah. We had a bunch of different game plans. We kind of figured we'd see them again, and we didn't want to show too much after they started hitting some really, really big shots. And it's a really good team. Like, let's be honest, they're not the number 22 team.
Top 25 team. They're a good team.
For no reason. But we have some things in mind, but we have to make sure we handle these next 3 first before we even think about that.
Well, we're glad you held on for the win tonight. And really, you held on.
Held on. Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
A win's a win.
A win's a win. Thank you. Coach Sumski with us. Where final score tonight, Lipscomb wins it over NJIT 68-66. To keep up with everything going on with Lady Bison basketball, check them out at lipscombsports.com.